Hey guys, and welcome to today's video. If you have a casual job and you don't know what you're going to be getting paid week to week, this video is for you. First of all, big shout out to Leisha who requested this video. Also a shout out to all of the great people on my Instagram who let me know how they save money on an irregular income. There were so many great ideas which I will share at the end of this video. And if you would like to get involved in the conversation for the next one, make sure you follow my Instagram, which I'll put below. Now, there are a lot of really great strategies out there on how to save on an irregular income. But if you're anything like me, you hate budgeting and you hate feeling restricted, so they can be really hard to stick to. So in this video, I'm simply going to tell you what I did when I was working on a casual income. Firstly, you've got to face the cold hard facts and find out where your money is going. This is probably the hardest part. Sit down, open up your transaction history and write down all of the things you're spending your money on. This could be food, rent, bills, eating out. Have a look and make sure you know where everything is going. Next, look over that list and see where you can cut down or cut things out entirely. Shop around for a cheaper phone plan. Make sure that you're not paying any bank fees on your bank account. Start planning your meals ahead of time and see how cheap you can make that by shopping at the supermarket online. You could take your own lunch and coffee to work. I don't know, totally up to you guys, but just look at what you're spending your money on and find out how you can cut that down as much as possible. Then with your new and improved list of expenses, take all the fixed things like rent, bills, transport, and see what that is over the course of a year, and then divide that by 12 so you have an idea of how much it costs to live every month. And with that, you want to aim to keep that much money in your bank account at all times. Then decide how much you want to commit yourself to saving every week. Be realistic, but don't limit yourself. You're probably capable of more than you think. And then I want you to put that money into a long-term savings account every week. So far we've got your transaction account, which is where all your bills come from, and we've also got a long-term savings account, and this can be for whatever you want. Then you're gonna have to pay yourself a wage. Now this might sound really weird, but honestly this is the #1 thing that got me on top of spending money and got me really good at saving money when I first started out. Decide how much you need to spend weekly on things like food, transport, groceries, all that kind of stuff, and I actually want you to withdraw that from your bank account and carry that in cash. So for me, I started out, I think I was taking out $50 a week. And I was like, this is my $50, this is all I have to last me for the whole week, I cannot go over this. Studies show that when you use card or when you use tap and go, you're actually more likely to spend more money. And having that cash in front of you and knowing that that's all you have is a really good tool to self-discipline. You actually have to put some thought into the things that you buy and think, do I value this and do I need this? So to put it simply, let's say your expenses are $800 per month. For the first month, hold off on putting money into your savings and just try and build that transaction account up to $800. When you get paid, say $300 that week, you want to take your designated long-term savings amount, so $50, put that into your savings account, go to the ATM, withdraw $50 and look and think, this is what I've got to last me until the next payday. At the end of every month, if your transaction account has gone over $800, transfer the excess into a short-term savings account. Once that account starts to build up, what I would do is I'd use it for things like buying clothes that I needed or for going out with my friends, all that kind of stuff that I had been sacrificing for a little while I was on a spending diet. And on the weeks where I didn't get paid much and maybe my transaction account went under $800, I could sadly take that money from the short-term savings account and top it back up so that I know I'm covered. This way I knew that my bills would be paid and my long-term savings wasn't being touched. Another rule that I made for myself was that when my short-term savings got over $1,000, I'd transfer all the excess into my long-term savings account. On this system, you know that 1, your bills are covered, 2, you're controlling your spending by paying in cash, 3, you've got long-term savings that you're not touching, and 4, you have a short-term savings account that you know you can use to have fun or to cover you on the weeks or months where you're not getting paid as much money. As mentioned earlier, I had some great suggestions from friends and followers on Instagram on how they save money on a casual income, so I'll share some of those with you. Shout out to Kate, Jalia, Monica, Christy, Glenn, Lucy, Bree, and Darren. You guys gave me some great ideas. There were things like having a savings account that you can't see on your online banking, you actually have to go into the bank to find out your balance or withdraw, which is great if you know you're going to be tempted to spend. Another one was having a savings account with bonus interest for no withdrawals, which you could obviously do on this system. Cutting down on dining out, having a dedicated bills account as mentioned, only using cash, trying to go a few days without spending money. All such great suggestions, and thank you guys so much for contributing. Make sure to join the conversation by following my Instagram at azaria_bell, and be sure to subscribe for more videos about money and turn on the notification bell so that you don't miss any. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys!